The Ottoman Empire did many things that are praiseworthy. It's not necessary for me to remind you of that. Scholarship requires us to direct attention to the real reasons why the Ottoman Empire came into being. They came into being to stab a dagger on behalf of the world of Islam into the back of Rome, again and again and again and again. They came with this bogus doctrine that Islam enjoins eternal warfare against the non-Muslim world. Eternal warfare, eternal jihad. And so the Ottoman Empire was established for eternal jihad. They built themselves for continuous war. And in the Quran Allah says, Wallahu yad'u ila daris salam. And Allah calls to a world of peace. But when they wage war, this war machine called the Ottoman Empire, they wage war continuously on Rome. That's why they came into being. And they wage war to eventually take Constantinople, which is the heart of Rome, and then to plunge the deepest knife of all into the back of Rome by taking the greatest cathedral of Rome, Hagia Sophia, or Hagia Sophia, which had functioned as the greatest cathedral continuously for 1,000 years. And shamelessly and disgracefully and sinfully, and as long as I live I will continue to use these words. Let it be written in my book that I will have to face Allah with on Judgment Day. Disgracefully, shamefully, sinfully took that cathedral and transformed it into a masjid, to the eternal shame and disgrace of this ummah. And whoever is proud and happy that the Christian cathedral has become a masjid, stay away from me, I don't need your company. They did more than that. I have time to speak of only one more thing. To ensure that in the hearts of the people of Rome there will be eternal hatred for Islam. Is it the Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam that when you defeat an enemy on the battlefield, the Anfal, or the spoils of war, the Anfal. There is a chapter of the Quran called Al-Anfal. The Anfal that the Ottomans demanded was that the defeated people must pay them tribute. Well, if it is being paid in gold dinars, no problem with that. But no. They also wanted that the tribute must include something called a boy tribute. That the people of Greece will have to provide them with so many young Greek boys. And these are not 6 and 7 years of age children. These are boys who have already reached the age of discretion, where they can commit sin. They have the right, the freedom, the right to remain Christian. They are 10, they are 11, they are 12 years of age. And when the Greek parents and the Armenian parents and the Russian parents provided these boys to the Ottoman, they would then convert them to Islam. Young men, raise your hands, your finger like this, and make the declaration. And if they don't, they're killed. If they don't, they're killed. If you still want to honor your Ottoman Empire, even after this disgraceful display, which is not in the Sunnah, no, and which leaves eternal hatred in the hearts of the people, then stay away from Imran Hussein. Don't bother to listen to my question. Just get away from me, because you are a brainwashed people. What more can I do? There are the rest of the world of Islam who want to listen and to learn. So get away from us. You people with brainwashed heads who cannot understand. So simple things, why can't you understand? That this was deliberately designed, demanding that boy tribute after every war. And they're constantly at war. So they're getting a constant supply of Christian boys. And these Christian boys are introduced into Islam. They don't have a choice. And then they are trained to become the elite fighting force of the Ottoman Empire. Europe could not afford a standing army. No, they didn't have a standing army. But the Ottomans had a standing army of these Christian boys who are now Muslims and who are called the Janissaries, and who personally belong to the Sultan. This is how they built their fighting machine. And so the people of Greece have to suffer seeing their own sons fighting them. And the people of Russia. So this is part of the strategy to ensure that there can never be an alliance between Islam and Rome. And there will be eternal hatred in the hearts of Rome for Muslims.